I'm Christine Corrado. With me right now is Sammie Dixon, CEO at Meridian. Sammie, it's great to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for having me.
Of course. If you would just give us an introduction into the bank to start off with.
So Meridian Bank was formed February 4th, 2008. Interesting time to start a bank. We have grown the bank since then to over 600 million. And we are trying to fill the community banking need in Tallahassee and Lakeland, Florida, and just happy to be here.
You recently reported your second quarterly earnings. In your opinion, what were some of the highlights here?
We actually grew about $70 million due to PPP. And I know you'll ask me this in a little bit, but a lot of people are looking at the PPP funds and whether or not they're going to go away. We did about 900 PPP loans, 400 to non-clients who are now clients. We've already moved over about 30% of those relationships. So that's been the true highlight for the second quarter. We have taken about $1 million of additional loan loss reserve in order to be prepared for what's to come. It is extremely unknown. The markets have been down with bank stocks because of that unknown. I feel like our credit quality is holding steady right now. Out of all of our deferrals that we did originally, we've only had 7 come back and say we would like to redo an additional 90-day deferral. So that gives a lot of positive feeling going forward.
So in light of what's going to be happening going forward, roll off of government programs here, are you expecting credit quality to hold steady, as you said?
At this time, we do. We just don't know. You do not know where your problems are going to come from. And anybody that tells you they do, I mean, you can extrapolate 10 billion different ways, but we don't know what we don't know. We don't know if we're going to have additional lockdowns on the economy. We don't know if there's going to be a vaccine. Is a vaccine going to truly make people feel more comfortable of getting out? And until people get out, and it's different in different parts of the country. In Florida, it's different in many different areas. Whether you're South Florida, North Florida hasn't been hit as bad. I mean, our death rate has been, we've lost less than 20 people in Tallahassee for a community of 300,000. Polk County, Lakeland, Florida, we are also in, has had a higher mortality rate. But until we get that under control and truly understand what's going on, things aren't going to get back together. And you're not going to know, I don't feel as if you're going to know what is the credit mark's going to be probably until well into the first quarter of 21.
And I mean, looking ahead, the consensus is that interest rates will also remain low for the time being. What is your forecast on rates and the impact it might have to the business?
Well, as long as you've got the rest of the world struggling in the way that it has, and the American currency being kind of their piggy bank, long-term rates are going to stay depressed until we get the inflationary measures moving up. Rates are going to stay down. So, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't think we're going anywhere, into 2021, 22.
Well, looking ahead, what do you hope, what are the next milestones that investors should be looking out for in terms of what Meridian should be hitting?
Well, we've really worked hard over the past 6 months of getting our balance sheet in position to handle additional growth. We never forecast on our growth rate, but we feel like that where we're at right now, 20% is a little strong. But as we continue to go into other markets, which we are looking to do right now, we'll continue to grow. And our next big milestone will be $1 billion, getting to about a 110, 120 ROA. Right now, earnings have looked down, but again, we took an additional $1 million to loan loss reserve, and we're taking all of the PPP money that we're amortizing off the origination fee. that we're amortizing off each month and throwing that into loan loss reserve also. So by doing that and having the balance sheet very strong, we're sitting at about 33 basis points NPAs. Moving forward, the momentum is going to carry us to wherever we're willing to take it.
What other markets are you looking at that you just mentioned?
If you look, we have an investor relations deck that is on our website that we update each quarter. There is a map. It's South Georgia, South Alabama, and Central to North Florida. So somewhere within that.
Good to hear, Sammie. It was really great to meet you. Thanks so much for the time today.
Thank you, ma'am.